AC and then back to New England. And the Federal Way native joins us tonight. Kelyn, you've scored 31 career goals in Major League Soccer. Where did that one rank for you earlier this week?
Emotionally, it's got to be up there in top three. Just incredible to be able to score after not scoring for about 3 years. Be able to score back at home.
Well, you said after that match that you kind of blacked out a bit when you scored. What exactly did you mean by that?
Look, I just kind of forgot where I was, didn't know what to do, what to celebrate. And I heard and saw the fans, and I figured, okay, just take it all in. And I think the word I've been using for it lately has been euphoric. That's how all the feelings that I had.
Well, good timing also, since it was the first home game at full capacity since the start of the pandemic. Right. What was that like for you?
I guess I was just waiting for everyone to come back. It was incredible. The fans were incredible. Just to have everyone back. Every game that I've played here, it gets more and more open, and now that it's finally open, I can't wait to see that thing packed.
Well, we hope it's the first of many for you in a Sounders jersey. What has it been like for you coming home and playing for your hometown team? Not just the fans, but everything involved with it.
I think the biggest thing for me is I have family and friends at every home game. It's been a very long time since they've seen me play in the Seattle area consistently. So for them to be able to come to the games, I've got nieces and nephews, and them having my jersey on, it's great. I have great pride in wearing that Seattle jersey.
I think yours is a lesson in going out and getting something you really want. I mean, usually players aren't approaching teams and setting up a meeting with them in the offseason as a free agent. That's exactly what you did with Brian Schmetzer and Garth Lagerwey this offseason. How did that all come to be?
It was, my agents and I talked. A lot of times you go through a third party. I'm not going to do the contract. I'm not that smart. I don't know everything about the ins and outs of it, but I wanted to make sure that my voice was heard. And I was, hopefully selling myself to the team rather than it going through a third party or just from what they've seen in games. So it was a good conversation that we had before finally coming to an agreement and getting me out here.
What exactly do you remember telling them in terms of selling yourself to this franchise?
That I wanted to come home, that I've had a good career, and I've always wanted to play here, and I want to hopefully retire here. But I don't want it to be one and done. I don't want it to 1 year and then retire. I want to be a part of this group. I want to be a part of this organization and in front of this fan base and have it for hopefully multiple years.
Well, the result for you has been a 13-match undefeated start to this season. That's a franchise record. How has this team been able to find so much success so far this year?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, the run that we have been on. We obviously hope it continues. But it's every player. That's what's so great about this team, is that it's not just that first 11 that come on the field. There's always that next guy up mentality, and whether it be a very young kid, a new signing, or just a guy like myself who wasn't in the starting lineup for the first few weeks, and then all of a sudden am. You have to know your role, and everyone's done that to perfection, which is great.
Well, you were without Christian Roldan on Wednesday. Alex Roldan now gone as well. How can this team continue its momentum over the next month and into August?
The Roldan brothers are huge in this, the new formation that we're playing in, and obviously with the history of this club. And I think it's going to be tough without them. But like I said before, it's going to be that next man up mentality. So we've got a few new guys coming into the lineup. Or just kind of switching things around a bit. So it's going to be interesting to see. We're hoping them all the best with their national teams, and they get a chance to hopefully do this more and more because it is an amazing honor to play for your national team. I do know that. So we're hoping them all the best. But when they're away, we need to take care of business. And so we're focusing on that this week.
Finally, I got to ask you, how much sweeter is this coming back at this stage in your career? I know you had aspirations to hopefully be drafted by the Sounders back in 2012 or back in the day, and to have gone through your whole career to this point and to be back in your hometown, how much sweeter is it for you?
It's really sweet. For me, I think it was best for me to leave first, just because then the heart grows fonder the farther it is away. So I really wanted to come back here more and more as I was staying farther away. So it was great for me to come back in the time that I have, the experience that I have, and fully enjoy every moment that I have here.
Well, we're excited to have you back home. Sounders midfielder Kelyn Rowe, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.